Yes, welcome to another video, guys. This is a preview for the Everton game this Saturday evening. It's an absolute critical game, massive in the race for the Premier League. Obviously, we got stuff last week, didn't we, Bray, off Tottenham? So we
don't
need to
speak
sort
about that,
innit? We just ignore it. Innit?
Didn't happen.
Like, that is not a real thing. But yeah, it's obviously massive now. Of course, we're going to get another game in hand this weekend because obviously Liverpool are playing in the
the Carabao,
the Man City Trophy. They're playing on that on Sunday, so we're playing on Saturday. So obviously we're going to end up getting another game in hand, and you know it's going to be tricky. It's against Liverpool's close rivals, against Everton. They've not been that great this season. Let's be honest with you.
They're actually in a really bad spot. I think they're level on points with Newcastle.
I've got the table up here actually, where I can tell you. Yeah, the level. They've got a game in hand on Newcastle. I mean. To be honest, they are in a relegation scrap. They've won the last 5 on the current form, guy.
And if they lose against us, bro, they're pretty much plummeting straight into it. Do you know what I mean? They're 100% in the relegation scrap if they lose to us.
Yeah, and obviously Burnley picking up a little bit of form now as well. So yeah, they're going to be in there. Of course, it's going to be an interesting game from a City point of view because we just need to put that result last week behind us and really focus on just getting the win. I always say this. We always speak about it. There are games during the season where you just got to get the win, and there are games during the season where really you want to be getting some goals. You know what I mean? To try and get that goal difference, and this isn't one of them games. I mean, it could turn up to be one of them games. Obviously, we're playing a team that's not in great form, but if we get a 1-0 win here, guys, I'm not forced. You know what I mean? Just get the win, get the points, and then put the pressure back onto Liverpool, who may or may not be celebrating on Sunday when they play Chelsea.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's just it's about putting last week past us and keeping going forward. I feel like if do you know what I mean, touch wood, if anything was to do you know what I mean, go wrong on Saturday, I think it could slip us into a bit of a bad dip of form, and I don't want to see that. I want us to bounce back. Get a straight away bounce back, 3 points on the board again. We've got a game in hand. People looking at it again, going, "Oh, there's 6 points there." Even though it is, I still only say 3 points. And we're looking healthy again. Looking healthy. People might even, because 6 points, people get giddy, don't they, and start saying that we're ruining the league.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Everton will be really up for this. The only thing I can think about is when we played Frank Lampard before, when he was Chelsea manager, we had a lot of success against him because he likes to play. Do you know what I mean? He's not one of these managers who wants to just sit behind the ball.
I was thinking the same.
And then I think that the last time we played against Frank Lampard was it when we beat him 6-0 at home. It was something like that. Anyway, but we've had good success against Frank Lampard recently. Well, when he was at Chelsea, so I'm backing it again.
Yeah, no, of course, and you're right to mention our form, bro. Because if we don't win this game, we've only got 2 wins in our last 5 matches in the Premier League, so that is bad form. You know, that's not title-winning form. So we really just need to put a statement down here, get the 3 points, and then just chill out. You know what I mean? We've got a midweek game coming against, I think it's Peterborough this week. So yeah, we can get the 3 points here, put last week behind us, and then move on. So let's talk about the defence here, guys, because the reason why we lost that game against Tottenham Hotspur was because of our defence. I mean, if you've not watched our review, go watch it. We break down every single goal that Tottenham scored, and it's clear to see that defence is just all over the show. Now, you've obviously got a bit of issues here because, you know, whilst I initially said, Cancelo needs to be taken out of this game because he was trash, and he was trash defensively, you've also got this issue now with Zinchenko's head probably not being in the right space at the moment, well, because of obviously what's going on in the Ukraine right now and with Russia invading and that. So I don't see Zinchenko starting this game. I don't see him playing for City until this gets resolved. I mean, I don't know what his head's like. You know what I mean? I know he was in Manchester yesterday, actually, bro. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen the picture.
He went to the vigil thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, this one, because I don't think Zinchenko's going to be available. So Cancelo's going to have to play left back. Walker's going to have to play right back because he was probably the best out of a bad bunch against Tottenham. And then what do you do at centre back, guys? Now, it's interesting because obviously there is a bit of a fan base. There is a bit of the City fan base at the moment that don't like Laporte and think that he's not good enough.
Twitter fan base.
Yeah, and you know, some I know people who don't think he's that good. I know, you know, people who watch these videos don't rate him. I would take him out of this game. However, I need to confirm and clarify that the reason I'm taking him out of this game isn't because I think he had a disaster class against Tottenham. I don't think that, to be honest. Was he at fault? Could he have done better? Yeah, I don't think the reason we lost was because of him. I think Cancelo, for me, was probably more at fault for the loss than Laporte. However, you've got to get John Stones back into that team, and you can't be taking Diaz out. So I just go back to Diaz on the left-hand side and John Stones on the right-hand side with Kyle Walker and hope and pray that the defence against Everton can just, do better than they did against Tottenham, because against Tottenham, it was woefully embarrassing.
I mean, the thing is for me, I want to put John Stones in because I feel like with the defensive issues that was going on last week, it's giving him a chance to earn the shirt. Because obviously Laporte, do you know what I mean? He wasn't the best. I do think do you know what I mean? He wasn't the best, and you've got someone there waiting who has been playing good. It's now basically you're saying to John Stones, look, smash it, and then it's your chance to get back in the starting lineup and have the Diaz Stones partnership again. I think, you know what I mean, everyone has to have a fair chance of getting their time in the squad, and I think that John Stones should take this opportunity if he does get this opportunity. And I feel that this is a good time to throw him in. He's been playing right back last time we've seen him play. Last couple of times we've seen him play actually, and he played really well. I think throw Stones into this, keeping Cancelo on the left and Walker on the right. I'm fine with that. I think we might see a bit more surety. Do you know what I mean? Like, remember last season with John Stones and Diaz, it was almost like we had no defensive issues. You know what I mean? No worries at all. It was very
solid.
Yeah, very solid. And we might get to see that again with these two. That's not me saying that I don't want Laporte ever in the team again. I'm not one of these people who hate Laporte. I really like Laporte. And do you know what I mean? I just think now is a good time to switch it up, get Stones in. And,
like I say, bro, for me, the person that should be coming out of the team, in my opinion, if you're trying to punish players based on their performance against Spurs, is Cancelo. But you can't really take him out unless you want to play Ake left back. You know what I mean? Do you want to do that? I don't really want to do that.
I also think that Pep might just be in the headspace of get that game rid of it. No point dragging it on, get it out of the system. Do you know what I mean? I'm punishing players and keeping it going, keeping it dragging on for too long. Let's just move on. Do you know what I mean? Get the win in the bag on Saturday. Move on from it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, it is an absolute must-win game. Must-win game, guys. We've got to get the 3 points. Let's have a look at our chosen 11. Then obviously Ederson in goal. We just told you the back four of Walker, Stones, Diaz, and Cancelo. We're going to stick with Rodri in the middle, although I don't think he had a particularly good game against Spurs. This little midfield here now, bro. This is a bit of an issue because Gundogan. He's been, he's not played that much this season, but whenever he has played, he's played pretty decent. Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva was a little bit quiet. I mean, what we're doing here?
Thing is, Bernardo's been looking at. Obviously, I think Kev plays regardless. I'd be putting him in the mid as well because, you know what I mean, last time against Spurs, it was very much whether he was a false nine or Bernardo was a false nine situation. I think Kev plays. I think I'd like to see Gundogan in the team. Bernardo's been quiet a bit recently, and as well, we've hammed him out so much that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You can play players into bad form because you just tank them out. Bernardo has no rest in it. Yeah. Absolutely no rest. So I think this is probably a game where we can go, right, take him out, put Gundogan in, and see how that goes. I'm actually happy with that. I remember a while ago, we was always never a thing about the whole Gundogan and KDB kind of like dynamic kind of thing because we were always favouring KDB and Bernardo, but he's played too much football.
Yeah, I think give him a bit of an extra. He's already had a week off, but maybe if you give him a game off here, then bring him back in for Peterborough, getting a bit of an extended break, maybe. But he has had a week off, so at the same time,
if he does start, do you know what I mean? I'm more than fine with it because it's Bernardo Silva who's world class. But
yeah, I think Riyad Mahrez has to start. I mean, I don't know why he didn't start the last game.
That was a hell.
But yeah, you know what I mean. He'll start right wing. I think Sterling for me can hold his left wing position. Yeah. Jesus and Grealish are both fit and are both available for selection. However, I think Pep will probably utilise them, their returns against Peterborough midweek, and we'll probably play Phil Foden up top. So that's the team. Let us know what you think. Any changes that you'd make. You know what I mean? It's an interesting one, guys. And to be honest, I don't really care what team he puts out. Just win the game.
Just please win.
Just got to get the 3 points here. You know what I mean? If we drop points here, Liverpool win the Carabao Cup on Sunday. You best just delete social media because it's going to be disgusting. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Smash a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel as well if you do. And remember that we'll be doing our live watch along of this match, 5:30 kickoff in the UK, and we'll be going live at 5 PM. So if you're not going to the game, you're not going to the pub, make sure you tune in. Thousands of other City fans joining as well, so it'll be an absolute madness. Hoping and praying that City get those 3 points. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. We'll see you in the next one. See you in a bit.